I'll go to Old Trafford and the next chapter of the magical Manchester United revival tour. Aston Villa are the next opponents. 8 games remaining in the Premier League. Manchester United with a 5-point lead at the top over Chelsea and a further 3 from Arsenal. It's going to be more of a battle for second at this point. You really can't see Manchester United slipping up just on the form they're in. Magnificent form. And they're looking to continue that. They have not lost at Old Trafford all season, to my knowledge. We could put the League Cup defeat to Arsenal back in November over that. So maybe that's once, but not in the league. Unbeaten in the league at Old Trafford all season. And that's a record that Manchester United Louis Van Gaal will be hoping to withstand in this game. Plenty of first team players returning after the to Tottenham. 2 players retaining their spots from the Manchester United side. David De Gea is the third. Rafael, Rojo, Hummels and Shaw in defence. Aaron Hill retains his spot from playing at Tottenham, as does Angel Di Maria. They're joined by Mata and Herrera. James Wilson is up front with Wayne Rooney. For Aston Villa, Brad Duzan is in goal with Loughton, Hurd, Bonvar and Chizoko, Sanchez, Fabian Delph, Charles and Zogbia, Gabriel Bonhor and Ahmed Zwyman up front. But the big story, Tom Cleverley in the middle of the park, coming up against his parent club, a chance to prove himself against his parent team, obviously on loan from Manchester United. It's not the first time a Manchester United player has appeared on loan against their team per se, as Nick Powell will tell you. But and this is the case. Tom Cleverley is cleared to play. Mike Dean, the match official. And this is Tom Cleverley's big chance to prove some worth, maybe. And he is still worth a shot in the Manchester United side. So here we go. Aston Villa kick us off. And the Old Trafford faithful is buzzing, as they are every time Manchester United come home. And here we go. And Carlos Sanchez of Aston Villa, not to be confused with Alexis Sanchez, obviously. And Tom Cleverley is immediately tackled by Angel Di Maria. Now go down like a lead balloon. Here's Cleverley again. It's not a bad pass, but Hummels deals with it. Hummels, such a big difference he has made to this Manchester United defence anyway. It's amazing what one big defender can do, and Hummels is that. James Wilson tees up a shot. He's going to roll through to Rooney. Rooney's going to keep... Herrera's going to keep it, that is, actually. Brilliant play by Herrera to keep it. I thought it was Rooney running onto the ball, because normally Rooney latches onto those like a lightning bolt, but... and again, Tom Cleverley is dealt with by Di Maria. I think he's going to have a long afternoon dealing with his teammates. Herrera, and this isn't even in training either. Great movement by Wilson, and Rooney couldn't pick him out. There's a big difference between facing your teammates in training and facing them on the actual football pitch. And I think Tom Cleverley is going to be experiencing that right now. Here he is. Luke Shaw is kept with him. Good pass. Plenty of space for Loughton here. Headed away. Oh, not headed away. And the shot is way over the bar. And that was Nzobia. Well, worth a try. He's gone round Aaron Henwood's right foot. And I don't think he was ever going to score from there. The pressure was telling. Aaron Henwood was right there in front of his face. And that's what Aaron Henwood does. He bugs you and he's a pest, as we said many times this season already. Great tackle from Henwood on Sanchez. Great interception by Cleverley there. Picked off by Rooney. Rooney with a cross. Di Maria. Oh, and that almost got there as well. Di Maria was wide open in the box. And good defending. And for on that occasion, here's that Bonhor. Henwood's going to have a bit of a problem keeping up with that Bonhor. We know that Bonhor is pacey. But not the fastest. And it's Wilson, trademark passing from United. And not so much for Wilson there, but Cleverley up against the man that took his number earlier in the season, 23. Tom Cleverley shoots. And Aaron Henwood giving a taste of his own pressure there. Some would say Tom Cleverley had his name up in lights there in the headlines. And what a headline that would have been if Tom Cleverley was to score against United here. And he saw that. And he scuppered the shot. Ron Vlaar. Transfer talk involving him and Manchester United possibly in the next window. I can't see why Louis Van Gaal would want to change this squad. It has been magnificent to watch. Sanchez. Such a far cry from last season where United only finished 7th. Now we're top of the league. And 5 points clear. It is Utopia. And you can't see Manchester United throwing this lead away. But the season isn't over yet. Oh, and a header by Sanchez wide. The season isn't over yet. Manchester United could still lose it. But it does seem rather unlikely as of right now on the form they're in. Unbeaten for around 4 to 5 months now. Unbelievable record. Last time they lost was at the Emirates Stadium to Arsenal back in November. He's up on the Hort. Straight into De Gea. And De Gea throws it out to Weimann here. Cleared up by Rojo, but not convincingly there. And Raphael picking it up. Wilson up against Sanchez. Great play from Wilson. Pass to Rooney. Rooney got there. We'll give Rooney credit. Here's Wilson. Poke through to Rooney. And he runs into Guzan. Doesn't appeal for a penalty. Great starting position for Guzan. Great pass from Wilson as well. Great play all round. Raphael is forward. Foul. Henwood takes the free kick quickly. Great seeing vision there from Henwood. Also trying to poke it through to Rooney again. And Chizoko clears it. Great first 20 minutes thus far. Cleverly. Tackled by Shaw. Foul, says the referee. Well, how about this? The Manchester Derby on the 6th of April next. And what a game that'll be. The return fixture from the Etihad Stadium where Aaron Henwood scored 4 goals. And there is no doubt that Louis Van Gaal will want him available for that game. Aaron Henwood on the form he's in, you can't blame him. Will there be another 4-goal amazing performance from that kid down there? Well, he's no longer a kid. He's only 26, but it's a tender age, especially for footballers. Weimann, unconditionally tackled away by Shaw. Here's Delph. And there is Shaw actually. He's got the ball and passes to Di Maria. Rooney and Wilson make a run in front of him. Rooney's run isn't convincing, now he's moving. Di Maria's on the ball, but no one's picking Di Maria up here. Di Maria is running the whole length of the pitch. And finally, Villa get the ball. You have to say the Villa defenders were slouching a bit there, not really bothering with Di Maria at all. I don't think they expected him to run the whole length of the pitch. Well, Bonahor turns out Henwood wonderfully. Henwood doesn't really let that go unpunished though. And straight after him is Delph. Is Weimann. And I don't know what that was. Weimann, poor attempt really. Well, for Aston Villa in their case, it's Villa Park and Swansea City come to town. Next in the Barclays Premier League for the team in 15th place. I would say they're pretty safe. The table looking like it is, with Hull and Burnley almost all but confirmed to go down, really. Vlaar. Still Vlaar. Sanchez. Up on the hook. Bonahor is going to be a tough customer for United. He's broken into the box. Bonahor's kept it. Sanchez and a good save by De Gea. And picked up by Bonahor again. And another great save from David De Gea. Unbeatable. And United come away with it. And David De Gea, once again, uncool. And brilliant saves. Rooney trying to break through the 2 defenders standing in front of him, but he lost the ball. Aaron Henwood gets it but doesn't keep it. He gets it back again. Henwood straight after Delph. Crystal Palace and Wilfried Zaha have scored against Manchester City. That's unbelievable. What an irony. Wilfried Zaha has scored for Crystal Palace against Manchester City. And Crystal Palace take the lead. Unbelievable stuff at Selhurst Park right now. And the Old Trafford crowd has seen it. And they're cheering. You can hear it from probably the other side of the Manchester area there. Unbelievable cheers right now. Di Maria. And almost giving someone else for the United fans to cheer about. And throw in for Mata. A crunching tackle. And whoever there has gone down clutching his leg. Play goes on with Vyman for Aston Villa. And who was that went down? And the referee finally gives the free kick. Well, I'm not sure who went down here, but whoever it is, I think has got back up. They're okay. And Andre Schürrle has equalised against Stoke City for Chelsea. And Chelsea almost slipping up. Dropping points against Stoke City. That's not something the Stamford Bridge faithful want to look at. But Andre Schürrle has settled the nerves. Raphael, great turn. Not a bad cross either. And on the Hall to Cleverley. And Aaron Hillwood is certainly doing Tom Cleverley no favours. I wonder where Aaron Hillwood is. He's in the box. He's just pacing himself a little bit. Here's Vyman though for Villa. Look at the ball. Vyman really doesn't know what he wants to do. Osterdelf. Sanchez and Villa just taking too long. Hummels has gone down. And he was a bit slow to get back to his feet, but he is. Wilson to Rooney. Oh, Rooney goes past Vlaar. Vlaar comes back to support Rooney. Great turn. And a great save from Guzan. And Manchester United and Wayne Rooney in particular doing wonderfully there. Good shot. And good save from Guzan. United corner. Di Maria with the corner. Picked up by Shaw. Chooses not to shoot. I'm also poke it through to Rooney. Off the post, but he's offside anyway. And that would have been offside. In any case, this is a great pass from Hummels though. Got to give Hummels credit. It's unfortunate that Rooney is in an offside position, but he hit the post. Oh, that's a good goal kick and a great touch from Gabriel Bonhor to bring it down here. So we have 2 minutes left in this first half. It's been end-to-end stuff. He's up on the Bonhor. Look at that pace. And Gabriel Bonhor. Great play from Sanchez to hold up the defenders. Delph. Chizoko. Great tackle from Hummels. I'm afraid let's play go on. 4 minutes. Added time, and this game has been excellent. Herrera. Henwood. Tries to break into the box. Tries to keep his balance. The sliding tackle put him off. And unfortunately, Mata can't keep it in. Here's Vlaar. Oh, Vlaar's taking far too long, and Mata saw that. On the Hall. And Bonhor has got Hummels for very close company and loses the ball. Great teamwork there from United on that occasion. Oh, Rooney kept his balance. Rooney's down. And we didn't really see the ball going, and now he goes back after it to make up for it. Oh, Henwood gets it off Sanchez. Brilliant tackle. Wilson to Di Maria. Rooney. Good tackle from somebody, but the referee is giving offside against Rooney apparently. Let's see. Oh, he's definitely offside. About a yard or so. This will probably be the last kick of the half. And that it is. What a very entertaining first half that was. Chances at both ends. Villa having probably the most of the first half. David De Gea once again on point with brilliant saves. Manchester United haven't really made much. The only chance of any note was Rooney. Good save from Guzan. David De Gea definitely the reason the score is what it is. And it seems like normal service resumed. We haven't seen this. We haven't said this for a while. Break. Manchester United 0. Aston Villa 0. It's been a while since we said that.